Okay, we're back. We're going to go ahead and cut these feet out a little bit. What we want to do is take it up a little bit and put a line across. This is where his foot is going to be. But we really want to do the big foot first, okay? So what we want to do is we want to put a line going around, okay? A stop cut, and then you're going to come back and cut that out. I have it cut out a little bit already. I thought I had the tape running and realized I didn't have it running, which was a good thing. Teaches me I've got to check things every so often. What we want to do here is we want to take a little bit of an angle here with the foot, okay? So we're going to just do an angle cut, like a big V cut. See how I'm going in there like that? And we're just going to follow it through, just like so. This is going to be down a little further, right there. Alright, nice big feet. And this is going to come down a little bit as well. Just like so. We're going to round this off a little bit. We'll shape the body a little bit more later, but we're just getting the major cuts done first. And then I go back and I, cut things out to proportion, of course. Right here is a nice big little V cut right there to separate the 2 feet. Alright, same thing here. Should have been a little V cut there. And we're going to come up and around like so. I know this wood's really super white. This is the northern bass. I have 2 different suppliers that I got it from. I no longer get this real white stuff. It is beautiful stuff to work with, but I'm trying to support some of our local people here. That's all basswood. So if you can buy it locally, that's probably the best thing you can do. The shipping costs an awful lot, and again, you don't want to go over $5 per board foot. And if you don't know how to figure that out, please go to my video on how to calculate board foot. You can look that up in the search bar on my page, my YouTube page. Alright. Alright. So there's this feet. Alright. I'm going to round this off a little bit more. Round this off a little bit more at the top here. Alright, so it's nice and oval, or nice and round here. And we're going to always go back and recut stuff. Also, we need to make this cut which separates his feet. Now, this needs to be cut a little bit, so let's just go ahead and cut this out. Okay. I'm just going to round that up a little bit. Just a tad. Alright. And we're going to make a cut from the foot over to his tusk. There, and cut that out. We're going to round this off a little bit. You definitely can see the difference, as you can see right there. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. Alright. Now, we're going to separate his feet. This goes straight in. See how we have it? This is going to come up straight in. Take your knife out, and you're going to do a nice big feet cut right there. And if it doesn't come free, you have to go to the foot and push in a little bit there so that you can free that. See? It just pops right out. Don't ever try not to pull on things, that's where you end up getting into problems and stuff. Alright, so this is his one leg, right? This is his other leg. We're going to put a little V cut here for his little hips in a while here. Let's see if we can do that the same on both sides. Okay. And there and there. Okay, that's about right. That's how I measure things. I'm always using my finger and my pencil as a measuring tool. It saves from looking for a ruler all the time, and it just makes it more interesting. Alright, so bring this down. We're going to cut right above the foot there, and then we're going to bring this in, just like so. Oops. Now, see, it didn't free up, so what I do, I go back and recut it just like I did. Because if you start pulling on things, you start tearing. The wood fiber can go up all the way, can be torn quite a distance. So another deep spot is going to be right here where the tusk, and so it's a little bit of a deeper there. So let's go ahead and make that deeper now, and we'll round. We can cut that all out. But your deepest part is going to be up by the head there. Now we're going to get up underneath the ear there in a while here. Alright, see how deep we have it there? Okay. Do the same thing to the other side. We're going to bring this up and around, and we're just going to take that area out a little deeper. There we go. That's what we want. Definitely a difference between the face, the head, and the body. These blocks things have been so much fun for me to do. These animals, and it seems like I have another animal already ready for my next segment. I won't tell you what it is yet. So I want to make sure that I can duplicate what I started here. It might have to revamp it a little bit, but we're going to have about 5 or 6 animals, and we're going to have a couple little birds, I think, with it. And I'm going to share with you where to find some of the birds I already did that you can possibly use with this. I'm just going to make a miniature version of it, and you're welcome to, I might just do it on YouTube for you folks to follow along. But when I get a couple of animals done here, what I'll do is I'll put them on a DVD, just like I did I'll think of it, the manger scene, and we'll take it from there. All right. So the next thing we need to do is determine how wide these ears are going to be. So let's take our finger and just like take a spot here. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to bring this up and around, and this, well, let's bring this down a little bit further. That's not down far enough, so let's bring this down just a tad. Alright, let's bring this down. So we're going to bring this up and around like so. And the same thing here. We're going to bring this up and around. See if I have that the same on both sides. Yeah, it does. Didn't look that way. Okay, see, we have this already kind of started up here. So what we want to do is just continue this down. And this is going to be kind of just a big, little bit of a shaped circle. You want it to be roughly the same size, if at all possible. You know, it's very hard to do that, and I understand that. Sometimes doing a project, it's very hard to match sides together. This is going to come off a little bit because it's a little bit too wide. But that's where the ears are. See how the ears are going to come out? And they're facing forward because this is out of the block. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to, let me see how I did this. Okay. We're going to bring this down and around. Let's bring this down just a tad more here. Yeah, right there. Just need to cut that out a little bit and make it match a little bit better. Let me do that back here where it's a little safer for me to do it.